James Holmes. He's gonna be in jail for a long time. 3,318 years. Well, he shot a bunch of people at the movie theater. When was that? July 2012, and then in December is when we had another shooting. Sandy Hook. Let's see. What did this guy do this for? Holmes was depressed and obsessed with killing for over a decade. Despite issues, he graduated from high school in 2006, completed a bachelor's degree at the University of California. Blah, blah, blah. In Aurora, Holmes lived on Pear Street in a one-bedroom apartment in a building with other students involved in health studies at the University of Colorado. In a rental application for an apartment, he described himself as quiet and easygoing. And in an online dating profile, Holmes identified himself as an agnostic. He left some digital footprints like a university email address, MySpace, dating profile. I don't care about this. In 2011, he began dating a fellow student in his biology class. Their relationship lasted about 2 months. It ended when she felt distant from him following an encounter between Holmes and another man who talked to her during a date on St. Patrick's Day. She said that Holmes often made flat jokes that made other people feel uncomfortable and had expressed his desire to kill people. I mean, that's opposite ends of the spectrum here. Flat jokes and desire to kill people? Okay, well, she tried to recommend getting professional help. Despite not taking his claim seriously, they resumed their relationship in early January 2012, but it ended again in February. Holmes told a state-appointed psychiatric physician that their breakup contributed to his violent depression. In 2006, he worked as an intern at the Salk Institute for Biological Studies, where he was assigned to write computer code for an experiment. Let me see what this is. It's an independent, nonprofit scientific research institute located in the La Jolla community in San Diego, California. Did I say that right? Say it. How do you say that? Say it. Screw it. La Jolla. Biomedicine Research Institute. Looks freaky. It's a research facility. Molecular biology, genetics, neuroscience, plant biology, aging, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, AIDS, and sign language. Strange. But current research is funded by a variety of organizations such as the NIH. We'll get back to you in a minute, NIH. In 2008, he worked as a counselor. Wait, weren't we just reading about how he was fucking nuts? In 2006, Holmes worked as an intern at this place where we just talked about, where he was assigned to write computer code for an experiment. Holmes, who was described by his supervisor as stubborn, uncommunicative, and socially inept, presented his project to the other interns at the end of the internship, but never completed it. I don't know what happened between here and here, but why is he working with kids? I don't get it. Anyways, Holmes wrote of his experience at the Salk Institute in a college application essay. I had little experience in college in computer programming, I'm sorry, let me start that over. I had little experience in computer programming and the work was challenging to say the least. Nonetheless, I taught myself how to program in Flash and then construct a cross-temporal calibration model. Completing the project and presenting my model at the end of the internship was exhilarating. Graduating from Westview High School in the Torrey Highlands community of San Diego in 2006, Holmes attended the University of California, Riverside. In 2010, he received his undergraduate BS degree in neuroscience with the highest honors. He was a member of several honor societies, including Phi Beta Kappa and Golden Key. According to UCR recommendation letters submitted to the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, Holmes graduated in the top 1% of his class with a 3.949 grade point average. The UCR letters also described Holmes as a very effective group leader and a person who takes an active role in his education and brings a great amount of intellectual and emotional maturity to the classroom. Holmes scored in the 98th percentile on the verbal portion, the 94th percentile on the quantitative portion, and the 45th percentile on the analytical writing portion of the graduate record examinations. In the summer of 2008, Holmes worked as a counselor at a residential summer camp in Glendale, California, which served children ages 7 to 14. There he was responsible for 10 children and had no disciplinary problems. In the fall of 2010, Holmes was employed at a peel and capsule cutting factory in San Diego County. One of his co-workers later said that Holmes was unsociable and once acted strangely at a laboratory workstation by staring at a blank wall and not verbally responding, only making a quick glance and smirking when his co-worker asked if he was okay. The only reason I laughed at that is because sometimes I'll be thinking about something and I'll just be staring off into space. And if my friend Tiffany or Amanda are around, they'll either clap in my face or snap in my face or yell at me. It's kind of embarrassing, but anyways, whatevs. In 2011, June, Holmes enrolled as a PhD student in neuroscience at the University of Colorado Anschutz, I'm not going to say that right, and I don't care, medical campus in Aurora. He received a $21,600 grant from the National Institutes of Health. According to agency records, which was dispersed in installments from July 2001 to June 2012, he also received $5,000 stipend from the University of Colorado, Denver. Where does the National Institutes of Health get their money from? The United States government. So, okay, well, did the government inadvertently give this guy who killed people $21,000? Hold up.